Hey guys, Adam with Reverb here. We are going to be taking a look at a couple of updated pedal offerings from Tama today. Their Iron Cobra standard double pedal and their Speed Cobra double pedal, both of which have some very exciting new features and enhancements that were introduced at NAMM 2016. Tama has a long history of innovation and success with their Iron Cobra line of pedals, which were introduced all the way back in 1992 and have been used by artists from Stuart Copeland to Lars Ulrich to Dave Lombardo and Gavin Harrison. New for 2016, the standard Iron Cobra actually sports a slightly longer footboard, a new swivel spring, which means that you get more even tension throughout the stroke. It also has a two-piece heel plate and an upgraded oil-less bearing in the heel plate, which actually reduces side-to-side motion and play, meaning you get more even feel. All right, so as most of you drummers know, the Iron Cobra standard is really the gold standard as far as your typical thrash and speed metal double bass pedal goes. With Tama's patented Cobra coil, which actually incorporates an extra spring under the footboard, the Iron Cobra really gave a lot of players in the late 90s the speed that they needed to keep up with the riffs that were being thrown at them. Before we get into a little demo, the kit that we're playing on today is a vintage late 1980s Sonor Phonic Plus with German beechwood shells. We have a selection of Paiste Signature Dry Heavy Ride, 18-inch Full Crash, and 2002 series 14-inch Wild Hats, along with a 1990s Legend series Phosphor Bronze snare drum, which is 6.5 by 14-inch in size. All right guys, so now we are going to take a look at the Speed Cobra. This is the flagship model, if you will, of Tama's Iron Cobra line of pedals. It's a longboard pedal, but it still features a heel plate, so it's kind of a nice hybrid between your traditional style and your longboard style. Also new for 2016 on the Speed Cobra, we do have that two-piece heel plate with the oil-less bearing, which means you get less side-to-side play and smoother action. We also do have the rocking spring as well, which means that the tension stays even throughout the stroke, just the same as on the standard Iron Cobra. Now the Speed Cobras are really in a class of their own. They are a chain-driven pedal, so if you like the smooth chain-driven action, they are a great choice. If you are also playing music at very high speed, you're into extreme metal, that kind of thing, they're excellent. They're a great alternative to your, much more expensive kind of boutique longboard pedals. But I will say that the name Speed Cobra is somewhat of a misnomer. That's not to say that you can't play incredibly fast with these if you're capable. Of course you can. They're phenomenally fast, but they are so much more than that. The response and the feel that you get from these pedals is incredible. They're great in any musical situation. I wouldn't hesitate to turn up to a small group jazz gig with one of these pedals. Probably not the double. But yeah, let's take a look at the Speed Cobras. We'll take you through a few different playing styles, and you can see them in action. All right, guys, so there you have it. We have the two new Iron Cobra pedals from Tama, the Iron Cobra Standard Double and the Speed Cobra Double. Thank you so much for watching. Check both of these pedals out on Reverb. We're gonna bring the band in, do a little Judas Priest song for you. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned and stay metal.